at large in the art world?
So, I feel grateful that I've been able to support the Kochi Art Biennale. And we have an art residency program. We had our first artist in residence coming from MS University in Baroda, and we hosted him in New York City, Ankush Safaya, and we hope to grow that program significantly. It is fashioned after our own fellows program that we had for tech startups. So we used to get a lot of entrepreneurs who were in the tech world from India, from second, third tier cities, not necessarily from IITs, and bring them to the valley to accelerate them. So we have fashioned our own art fellowship, also our residency, along that model of saying how do we bring artists from smaller cities in India into California or in New York, and have them really sort of engage with the local conversations going on in the museums, in incubation centers, in the art world there, and help them to sort of plug into a different milieu of people for 3 months or 6 months, and then come back to India. And so that kind of was giving this whole, it was supporting our own idea of sort of globalizing Indian art culture. So that's one of our ways of giving back. Now we are looking at creating something called the Soft Power Initiative between Silicon Valley and India, because we feel that there is a lot of, as many of you know, the Silicon Valley companies, a lot of them are, have so much of an Indian technological presence now, from heads of the companies to the engineering staff and so on. And how do we get them to engage more in the Indian art world, and thereby bringing some conversations of soft power between US and India, and even getting American artists to come to India actually and spend time here, get to know the art ecosystem here, and vice versa. So we are hoping to build that corridor. So I think that's our way of giving back right now. And hopefully when, by the time, few years, few decades from now, we will be fortunate enough to find a home for our own collection. And by that time, something like the Kiran Nagar Museum might become like a Gates Foundation, right? Where other families can actually, donate their works to an existing well-oiled machine, like another museum. And maybe that finds a home in a well-oiled institution. So let's hope for that. But lucky to be part of this journey.